The Life and Sad Ending of Sara Evans. Sara Evans was born Sara Lynn Evans on February 5, 1971, in Boonville, Missouri, United States. She was raised on a farm near New Franklin, Missouri, the eldest girl of 7 children. By 5, she was singing weekends in her family's band. At the age of 8, she was struck by an automobile in front of the family home, and her legs suffered multiple fractures. Recuperating for months in a wheelchair, she continued singing to help pay her medical bills. When Sara was around 10 years old, her father took her to Nashville where she recorded a single and attempted to sell the record at Fanfare. When she was 16, she also began performing at a nightclub near Columbia, Missouri, a gig that lasted 2 years. Evans moved to Nashville, Tennessee, in 1991 to be a country music artist. She met fellow musician Craig Shelsky and left Nashville with him in 1992, moving to Oregon. They married in 1993. She returned to Nashville in 1995 and began recording demos. Nashville songwriter Harlan Howard was impressed by her demo of his song Tiger by the Tail. He decided to help her music career, leading to a signed contract with RCA Nashville. In 1997, Evans lent her vocals to fellow RCA labelmate Martina McBride on the latter's Evolution album. Later that year, Evans released her debut album for RCA, 3 Chords and the Truth. Although none of its 3 singles reached the top 40 of the Billboard Hot Country Songs chart, the album received critical praise for its neo-traditional country sound. In 1998, Evans released her second album, No Place That Far. The album's lead single, Cryin' Game, also failed to reach the top 40. However, the album's second single and title track gave Evans her first #1 hit on the Hot Country Songs chart in March 1999. The album was eventually certified gold by the RIAA and produced one additional top 40 country hit in full, I Am a Woman. Evans' third studio album, Born to Fly, was released on October 10, 2000. She insisted on hiring Seattle-based rock drummer Matt Chamberlain, who brought a different sound to her music. The album's title track, which was released as the lead single, was a #1 hit on the Hot Country Songs chart. 3 more singles were released from the album, the first 2 reaching the top 10, and the latter becoming a top 20 hit. Born to Fly was eventually certified 2 times platinum by the RIAA in 2004. Evans released her 4th studio album, Restless, on August 19, 2003. The album's lead single, Backseat of a Greyhound Bus, was a top 20 hit on the Hot Country Songs chart. The album debuted at #3 on the Top Country Albums chart and at #20 on the Billboard 200 chart, with first-week sales of over 40,000 copies. Perfect, the album's second single, was a #2 hit on the country charts. However, the album's third single, Suds in the Bucket, was the most successful single. It became Evans' third #1 hit on the Hot Country Songs chart and was also her 5th top 40 hit on the Billboard Hot 100. Additionally, it was Evans' first ever gold certified single by the RIAA. The album's 4th and final single, Tonight, failed to reach the top 40 country charts. Restless received a nomination in the 2005 Academy of Country Music Awards. Continued success with Real Fine Place and Greatest Hits. Evans' 5th studio album, Real Fine Place, was released on October 4, 2005. The album's lead single, A Real Fine Place to Start, reached #1 on the Hot Country Songs chart in 2005, as well as reaching the top 40 of the Billboard Hot 100. It was certified gold by the RIAA. The album sold 130,000 copies in its first week, which allowed it to debut at #1 on the Billboard Top Country Albums chart. Cheatin' was released as the second single from Real Fine Place and became a top 10 country hit, reaching a peak of #9 on the Hot Country Songs chart. The album produced 2 additional chart singles in Coal Mine, co-written by Richie McDonald, lead singer of Lone Star, and You'll Always Be My Baby, a top 15 hit. Evans released a gift book that coincided with the album's 4th single. It was written by Evans, Tony Martin, and Tom Shapiro, and was also titled You'll Always Be My Baby. Several members of Evans' family sing backing vocals: her mother and father, Patricia Boggs, and Jack Evans, her sisters, Leslie Evans Lyons and Ashley Evans Simpson, and her brother, Matt Evans, who also served as a production assistant and co-wrote 2 tracks. On October 9, 2007, Evans released her first greatest hits collection. The compilation features 4 new songs, including the lead-off single As If, which was a top 15 hit on the country charts. It was announced on October 15, 2007, that Evans would host the 41st annual CMA Awards show with LeAnn Rimes on November 7, 2007. 2 further singles were released from the album. The former was a minor top 30 hit, while the latter became Evans' first single to fail to chart. The single Low was released to radio on September 29, 2008. Low debuted on the U.S. Billboard Hot Country Songs chart at number 59 on October 12, 2008. It only remained on the chart for 1 week but returned for a second week in January 2009 at the same position before again falling off the chart. Evans stated in a video posting to her fan club on December 23, 2008, that she was working with her brother Matt Evans and producer Nathan Chapman on her 6th studio album. Feels Just Like a Love Song was released on July 20, 2009. The song debuted and peaked at number 59 on the U.S. Billboard Hot Country Songs chart. After spending 2 weeks on the chart, it fell off. It was intended as the lead-off single to Evans' 6th studio album, Stronger, but was later cut from the final track listing. Evans began preparations for her 7th studio album in mid-2012 and entered the recording studio in early November. On August 15, 2013, Evans announced a new single called Slow Me Down, which was made available for digital download on September 3, 2013, with a release to country radio on September 23. Slow Me Down served as the lead single and title track to the album, released on March 11, 2014. The album debuted at number 9 on the U.S. Billboard 200 and number 2 on the Top Country Albums chart, while the single peaked at number 17 on the Billboard Country Airplay chart in May 2014. Evans married Craig Shelsky, an aspiring politician, on September 25, 1993. They have 3 children, Avery Jack, Olivia Margaret, and Audrey Elizabeth. On September 28, 2007, the divorce between Evans and Shelsky became final. On June 14, 2008, Evans married Jay Barker, a former University of Alabama quarterback, national championship winner, and current radio show host. They married in Franklin, Tennessee, with their children as their attendants. Evans and her 3 children now live in Mountain Brook, Alabama, a suburb of Birmingham, Alabama, with Barker and his 4 children Andrew, Braxton, and twins Sarah Ashley and Harrison.